Have you ever been in an abusive relationship?
I don't do those.
Okay. So what I'm saying is you like when it comes to stuff like this, of course, everybody will have their opinion. And yeah, people may think, okay, she just wanted to get that bag, whatever the case may be. And that's fine to think that way. But until you're in that situation, you have to think about all the scrutiny, all the eyes, all the bullshit that is going to be said about this lady. Her coming forward saying that this powerful ass man did something to her could ruin her, period.
I know too much about Henry Kissinger, but you see Kendall is well read, so y'all do y'all research and see how big a piece of shit he actually was. But speaking of pieces of shit, let's segue right into Puff Daddy. if y'all been under a rock, Puff as he was accused of some nasty shit, and then he got after he was accused of some nasty shit by Cassie, he ended up settling a couple days later, so it never really became
ain't no couple days later. It was 25 minutes later.
25 minutes later.
Literally, the day she filed, that next day, the case was closed.
Yeah. So
24 hours.
So I've heard other podcasters and other news outlets talk about it. It was apparently some law that lifted the statutes of limitations on sexual assault and just nasty shit to be like indefinitely. So if you want to come, I think it must have been done in New York or somewhere on the East Coast. So if you want to come forward about a sexual assault, that's something that happened in the past. You had from November of last year to November of this year. So a lot of people saying that's why all this shit came about. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Well, I'm aware of what you're saying.
Okay, I don't know if the listeners were. Y'all gonna have to do your research because I'm not well versed in the law. So, so that a lot of people are saying that's why all these music execs are being accused of all these heinous things now. Because 25, like I said, Leslie, 25 minutes after Diddy settled with Cassie, a couple days later, another lawsuit came out that had Diddy involved in it.
I believe that one. Anything got to do with Aaron Hall, I believe that shit.
Do y'all research? Aaron Hall was a legend.
When they said he did Aaron Hall, I said, "Oh yeah, he guilty. He guilty."
They pissed off the wrong people, baby.
Hey man, but you know how that go. I knew when the Cassie shit came out, like motherfuckers gonna come out the woodwork, man. These people want to get their bag too.
Yeah, so
but y'all don't have to be sick and nasty either, though. Like if y'all really out here doing this stuff, y'all deserve whatever y'all got coming to y'all. Like that's
100% true. No, absolutely though.
Like on some real shit.
But you can't be a woman who was all for it though, and just because you see it's time to get that bag, because we do live in a space now.
I don't even think it's that. I'm gonna tell you. No, it ain't even that.
Go look at them
pictures. It's not even that. Trying to jump on a bandwagon. I just feel like y'all fail to realize anytime a woman says that a man did something to them and that's a man that everybody like, out the gate the woman is lying and she wants the money. Y'all were not the fuck there. You were not there. Y'all don't know what the hell this man did. Y'all don't know how scared this woman was. This man is powerful. You see, they said he blew up the damn boy car in his driveway because he dated Cassie.
I think two things can be true. I think he a piece of shit and he did that shit, and at the same time she wanted that bag.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she needs to be compensated. If I know that putting a dent in your pocket,
she was on $1 million. She was on $1 million allowance a year while she was with
him
just to walk with him.
I don't give a fuck. If I know that I can put a dent in your pocket and set you back for fucking with me, I'm doing it.
What you're doing.
Hey, y'all can't let us yell over each other though, bro. Take y'all time. Let each one of y'all make y'all points, and then y'all can talk. That. Yeah, you because you yelling over Leslie. So go ahead,
sister, what you're doing is you're holding him accountable, but you're saying she's not accountable. Go look at all them pictures. Listen, we saw Ivanka Trump. She looked like somebody who did not want to be there. Go look at all them pictures with her and Cassie. She's ecstatic to be there. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean,
so at the end of the day, it sounds like she was okay with it back then, but we live in a space now.
Relationship.
That's what I was gonna say because I totally disagree. I totally disagree everything.
Not the abuser, but the person that's being abused. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship?
I don't do those.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you like when it comes to stuff like this, of course, everybody will have their opinion. And yeah, people may think, okay, she just wanted to get that bag, whatever the case may be. And that's fine to think that way. But until you're in that situation, you have to think about all the scrutiny, all the eyes, all the bullshit that is going to be said about this lady. Her coming forward saying that this powerful ass man did something to her could ruin her, period. That could ruin her completely. Her husband ran a marathon for domestic abuse. You think he just ran that just to be doing something? No, he supported his wife. He probably had to build her up to get that courage to say something because she was scared. You don't know who this man might know. He might have a hitman sitting right outside your door, kill your mama, kill this person, kill that person. So you have to move different when you're dealing with that type of person. Now, should she have probably left? Yeah, but could she have? She could have been putting on the front smiling for the camera, just like our good sis Kiki. We had no idea that this weak ass nigga was beating Kiki's ass, flipping her over couches and choking her the hell out, throwing her cell phone out the window. We never would have thought that. And because guess what? He apologized. He wrote her back in. Baby, I ain't gonna never do it again. And she gave him another chance and he did it again.
And Stockholm Syndrome is a real thing, Leslie.
So, like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you like. I understand what you're saying 100%. Like, I understand what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. I was only, first off, even my girl said, you see all this going on with Diddy? I said, he's been doing all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And now it took one person to say something. Look, think about it. The little chick from Danny D. Kane, Aubrey, the white girl Aubrey, she been standing on his neck all this time, and he ain't did nothing to her because Aubrey come from money. She got two rich ass parents that's lawyers. And they know he know not to mess with her. This man has not said anything back to her, has not done anything. She has said the same thing all of those years. And not one time has she recanted her story or has anything happened to her because he know he can't fuck with her. Yeah. But ain't nobody gonna pay her no attention because she's not that big.
You gotta look at the source too, because we all look at Cassie. Like, Cassie don't say shit. We don't hear from her. Mm-hmm. She ain't never been one of, like, no clout chasing of. Like, you know what I'm saying? She always been low. Yeah. So when she said, they hold a little more weight.
But I just
definitely agree.
My bad.
I was just gonna say that's because she knew she had to keep her mouth shut. He wasn't playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
But I disagree with like Blaze. I think that both can be true because I've been already thought he was a piece of shit. Like as far as Diddy go and how he like it wasn't even when she came out. I was like, damn, like it took this long, huh? You get what I'm saying? But also, I just go by what I see. So I wasn't in a relationship. I have no clue how she really felt. I just know that back then, me and Jerome had this conversation earlier. Back then, it was okay. Like people really accepted that.
Hey, don't throw me in that shit.
Man,
I got my own.
No,
take.
We had a.
I know the conversation we had.
Well, I'm gonna ask you.
We literally just had a conversation.
So okay, I can get my take on. I get my take on here. I'm waiting for y'all to be done. Yeah.
We had a conversation where he said during that period of time, he said, man, he said, dude, these guys, he said, like, man, used to really be on some what we call in Milwaukee gorilla.
Don't take,
you know what I mean?
My take. I ain't spoke yet. That's why I was telling you to shut the fuck up. Leslie,
let's go. Hey, wrong. Go ahead.
No, I want Leslie to go. Go, Leslie. Finish.
I just wanted to ask a question. So, whether she took the money the day after or 3 months from now, what difference would it have made with what he actually did?
No. First off, whatever she said he did, he absolutely did that shit. And how do I know? Because I'm right. He definitely did it. You get what I'm saying? He definitely did it. We just don't know if she we don't know. We weren't in that relationship. That's why I'm playing devil's advocate. We weren't in there. She may have really mentally got over that and been like, you know what, dude was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna come out and say, that's all I was saying. He did, what he did, he did that shit. What 50 Cent
and then too, I feel like she know, like, okay, absolutely. If I say something,
yeah,
now somebody else gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? She just opened the door for everybody. Now I'm the poster child for everybody to get their shit off about what this bitch ass nigga did to y'all. Mm-hmm. You know, like I feel like she kind of put herself out there and it was extremely vulnerable for people to be judging her, saying things about her, saying that it's her fault, saying she should have left, saying this, that, and the third. She put herself out there. So all the other victims now, y'all can come out because it's already out there.
What?
So I commend her.
I mean, who's to say it was
for doing that?
See that, and that's my issue because I know when this the only issue I really have with the whole Diddy shit, and I can give my take since Leslie done opened up this can of worms, is because everybody acting like he was just out here like on some R. Kelly shit, like it's multiple victims. Like Cassie came out, they were in a long-term relationship for like I don't even know how many years they was in a relationship. Everything that she said,
a long time.
Yeah, a long time. Everything that she said just sounded like a bad boyfriend shit. It sounded like during the time. I'm a nigga that grew up in the 90s. Niggas was gorilla pimping, beating on their women. If you weren't doing, might twist your arm a little tight, all type of shit. Niggas was out of control in the 90s. And all the shit that she said don't seem like it was nothing extreme to me to the point where it's like, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Everything she said sounded like a nigga who was like aggressive over his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, so when I'm reading this shit, I'm like, this just sounds like this nigga was just a terrible spouse, terrible boyfriend, terrible husband ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So like I don't think like I ain't seen nobody else come forward and say, well, I was dating Diddy, he was doing X, Y, and Z and all this shit. I just really, and he might have changed. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like about it is the way that everybody.
His kid's mom. His kid's mom
said that too.
Said that
but look how long
dogged them, and one of them is happy.
Right.
Like you getting your karma now, bitch.
Right. And like I said, but look how long ago that was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people change. Some people might do some little foul shit in a relationship. I was not a good nigga. I tell people all the time. A long time ago, I ain't never just went upside a woman's head like off the cuff, like, oh, bitch, you ain't cooked. Whap, like, you know, I never did no, crazy shit like that. But my issue is this: is like people, sometimes people grow and change. I don't know about his current relationship because, like I said, everybody saying was coming at Young Mommy. What's her name? Young Miami Mommy, whatever.
Not Young Mommy.
What is her name? I don't know her.
Young Miami.
Miami. I don't know her name. Shit.
You ain't that damn old to be talking about Young Mommy.
Shit, I am that old.
Like he 54. He said young mommy.
Yeah, young mommy. Yeah, I don't like the young. But anyway,
somebody granddaddy. You see that big booty young mommy?
Yeah, but anyway, so that's my whole thing. I just don't like that everybody dog pounding. Like the evidence is nasty enough. Like the shit that she's saying is nasty enough. So like if he did all that shit, like yeah, Diddy, you was foul. Compensate her. All the other shit though. Where like, because people look at these opportunities. I mean, like, if something was done to you, by all means, go get compensated. Go get, if the nigga need to be under the jail. If something was done to you, don't get me wrong. But I just, that was me. What I didn't like was the overall attack. Niggas acting like he was on some R. Kelly shit.
Even the like Leslie just said, the baby mother. So it's only two, right? But three, because is it the twins' mom that you was talking about?
He passed away.
Mm.
No, the twins' mom did. So it's the
little boy that was just in trouble. Not Justin, but the other light skinned one. He got another little light skin. He was just in trouble, drunk driving or some shit. His mom,
she, the light skinned one, right? But also she came out like this is what he deserved. But I also see her not in a relationship with him in pictures. On holiday, she's on holiday trips.
Trey, you gotta get off that. You gotta get off that picture shit, bro. That's nasty. Like, bro, like motherfucker.
No, I'm not. I'm just at a space in my life where things are a choice at this point. You get what I'm saying? You're not even with him anymore.
Not necessarily, bro. All them pictures and shit in the past, bro. If he was a nasty, controlling ass nigga, bro.
No, I'm talking about within the last few years, bro. I'm not talking about in the last few years,
but clarify that then. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, in the last few years, bro, she's in pictures with him on holidays, hugging him as if it's something that's smooth.
And that's my whole point. What happened in a relationship in the past, if you done grew past it and you ain't that person no more, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only issue I have with all this shit. But also, if it done came to light now and motherfuckers done lifted that statute of limitation, you gotta have to pay.
Exactly.
But to
me, absolutely.
But also, damn, Blaze walked away because like, and I don't know, because the way society move and shit change and shit, like, to me, that's a slippery slope though. Like, if you opening up a can of worms and making some shit, lifting the statute of limitation on this, like, what else? America lift everything on the statute of limitations on everything except for fucking slavery and fucking getting us our goddamn reparations. They act like, oh no, forget that shit though. Forget that shit though. But these motherfuckers they want to hold Diddy accountable for some shit that happened 30 fucking years ago. That's like, you know what I mean? That's what I don't like.
He should be.
That's one thing I don't like too, but that's been happening a lot though. Like, you've been hearing a lot of allegations, like, just not about him, about everybody. Everybody coming up and say, "Oh man, in '87." What even some of Bill Cosby accused the shit was just
my nigga, and that's why it's so frustrating to me because nigga, I grew up in a culture where it was like you watch Revenge of the Nerds, whatever fucking movie you watch, bro. It was like if a girl's drunk at a club, take her home and go have sex with her. That was rape her, sexual assault her, all that was the fucking norm. And now they try to act like that shit do not exist. Every fucking movie that I grew up on in the 80s has some sexually assault, rapey ass shit in it. Period. Every fucking
and also. You can't show that shit add to y'all niggas. What you say, Trigger? Yeah.
I said you can't show them movies at a sleepover now.
No,
absolutely, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't, bro.
Also, too, let's be clear. Some of y'all who had these 16, 17, 19, and 20-year-old babysitters when y'all was 9 and 10, and they got y'all sucking their titties and stuff. Y'all was raped too.
Yeah.
But y'all think it's cool points, so y'all not gonna speak on that. Yeah. But y'all was raped too. Y'all can speak on that. That's not cute. That's not fair.
Or it's also, Blaze is making a joke, but there's also some boys who would have been like, "Nigga, why you telling?" Right. If you would have felt a certain way, if you felt like
that's what I'm saying.
That wasn't
so that's kind of like the same thing. It's like a cool shame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point I'm making now. Like all that retroactive ass shit. The culture was fucking foul in the 90s. That's why when I read that article about what the fuck Cassie said and Diddy did, I believed every word of it because it didn't seem like nothing out the norm for that time. Like
it's not a norm.
Well, I mean, that part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Freaknik.
I'm sorry, Kendall. You 100% right. It is out of the norm. That because I wasn't moving. I wasn't moving like that. But a lot of niggas I knew was moving like that, and I always called that foul bullshit out. And y'all niggas know me for 20 years. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Allegedly, nor were you trying to get me to train your girl.
That part, right. That part.
Nor were you, and nor was I trying to indulge myself with you.
Right.
Allegedly,
but we knew a lot. We knew a lot of nasty.
We know, like you said, Diddy is a heinous guy. We are, us, our age group. We've kind of heard the things. We've seen a few things here and there, from the usher to the, all types of suspect shit. Like, why is this 13-year-old living with you? Not saying he did anything to usher. Who knows? Yeah. But I'm just talking about in terms of, why do you have this type of attention around you and these types of things? This type of stuff is sketchy. The videos, it's a whole bunch of stuff that's out here about Diddy allegedly from years on down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like to Leslie's point. Yes, retroactive, and I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff and how they're doing certain things, but at the same time, it's because of the historic, what we've been doing for a very long time, which is misogyny, rape, all that. Women, y'all can't vote, y'all can't do this and that.
Don't say we, because
the Me Too movement went times 1,000. So now that's why we're at this point of the smallest thing, the smallest story to people, what people believe is going to rise up. They got a documentary just came out on Peter Nygaard. He was a big fashion designer. He was mostly for his fan base, or his customers were mostly older women, like 40s, 50s, 60s. But he's like a billionaire.
Okay.
And he had all this money. He moved to the Bahamas. He was doing all this craziness with these women. He had his own island. They just arrested him in 2020. You know what I'm saying? White dude from Canada. Like, they're getting a lot of people because, again, once one person starts talking, other people start getting that courage. Right. He was messing with a lot of 13, 14, 15-year-olds, young women. He even got some kids, that was interviewed in the show, in the documentary. Like, it's all of this stuff is coming to roost now. Not everybody. It's plenty of people that ain't gonna get caught and never will. You know what I'm saying? But now that's why it's so, quote, sensitive, because again, it's been ignored for so long, and now people ain't shutting the hell up. They just keep coming and coming and coming. I ain't saying it's necessarily right with certain stories, because of course some people get lied on. But if you got 50, like Peter Nygaard, he had like over 20, 30 women, bro. Like, and it was this very similar type of style. Like, he drugged them, he did this, you know what I'm saying, brought him up to his room. It was like very similar types of stories. So I'm not saying it's all true. I'm pretty sure some women up in there that was lying, because there was some people that came out and got their stories corroborated that they was lying in court. But it was a lot of other people that came to be it was true, because he had kids with some of these people. You know what I'm saying? When they was children. So you know, and I'm not just trying to equate that to the same thing. Like I said, I'm not saying Diddy was a pedophile or none of that kind of shit because we never really heard too much of that. But we done heard some stories about dude, and it's just like at some point, bro, and hopefully you did change. But if you didn't, this is the type of stuff that's gonna keep coming.
Right.
Even like an R. Kelly.
Absolutely.
It's gonna come.
So that's even a bigger question. Do you feel like if somebody changed their behavior over the years, they was doing some nasty shit early on, that they deserve, or you think they gotta reconcile with that?
I just think it's depending on the context.
They need to pay.
They need to pay.
They need to pay.
If you did it, it's gonna be consequences.
You got to.
Absolutely.
You messed up somebody's life. You ruined somebody's innocence. You could have caused the person to be emotionally scarred forever. I get past that.
I ain't talking about the, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he was just talking about specifically sexually.
I'm just talking about like being a bad person, like because
no.
Yeah.
People can change.
I think it depends on the context. Like, how bad was you? You know what I'm saying? If you out here giving people diseases and shit like that, I think people should know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you out here burning people and all this other.
Or if you a woman beater, or a man beater, because niggas be getting their ass whooped too. That's something that needs to be definitely said and needs to be known, because that means that you can't control your temper. So now I got to walk on eggshells to make sure that you don't get upset, because I don't know if you get mad if you're gonna go upside my head. Absolutely not.
Man, we need to change the culture as well. What needs to be important. Female teachers are molesting kids. It shouldn't be. Well, shit. Why he talk? Why he say something? You know what I'm saying? Instead of that, hey man, hey, holla at me, man. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it as serious as it would if you had a daughter or a niece or whatever. Yeah. It's the same type of situation. It's still predator shit. Yeah. It's just that what you force the boy to do is you force him to make his own decision, or you force him to try to figure out on his own because he don't want to tell nobody, or because he don't feel like he got an avenue to do so. And it's an entire culture.
And I've seen that shit fuck a lot of men up.
Yeah, that's why they hate women. Yeah. That's why they hate women, right? This is why they feel a certain way towards women. It could be their mama, it could be their people in their family, it could be people in school, it could be, you know, friends. You know what I'm saying? Babysitters, you know what I'm saying? And then you got a certain way of how you feel about women because you feel like they some predators, or you feel like you can't trust them because all that came from your trauma as from getting molested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That stuff is real.
It's so sad and unfortunate that men don't have that safe space, or like y'all were told, like, you don't cry or stuff like that. Like, that's not fair to have that, to hold that type of burden and that shit on you. So just imagine how a woman feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should have to carry that type of burden on them all of their life. That's so unfair. And I hate that it's out there that men are not supposed to be emotional or be sensitive. Y'all are fucking human. If you need to cry, you better cry. I don't give a damn about you crying. And it's nothing that I'm gonna laugh about. I'm gonna console you. We gonna talk about it, and we gonna move forward. But I'm never gonna turn a man away that's having an emotional moment. Absolutely not.
Leslie, but people may not tell you this enough though. You different. You know what I mean? You get life. You done been through a lot of things. So you get a lot of things that a lot of women don't get. You know what I mean? So that's why you feel that way. And that's why a lot of men don't feel that way, because most women, if you go just look at the numbers of what a woman expects from a man.
We ain't gonna put that on. We gonna just put that on women though, because a lot of niggas do not want to. You just observe a group of young men.
Absolutely, bro. I just was talking about.
I know. I'm just throwing it back out there because it's the truth. A lot of men.
Absolutely. I was just giving her kudos though. You know what I mean? So no, but absolutely though. But a lot of women don't think like you though. You know what I mean? So men go through a lot of things, but like you said, we've been taught no emotion. That ain't a real man. We you know what I mean? Like, we really been taught that though. You know what I'm saying? Don't that's
how my man. That's not my man is. Like, he has some stuff going on, and I'm like, what's up? Let's talk about it. Like, Leslie. Shut up. Like, I'm not no emotional ass nigga. Like, you don't have to be an emotional ass nigga to tell me why you having a bad day, so that we can talk about it and let's figure out what you can do to move faster.
But you gotta understand that you not the majority when it comes to women in that shit. You complain to a woman nowadays, they be like, this bitch.
And that's
what was I just
crazy to
saying?
me.
Hey, what was I just saying before Jerome came to the women? Yeah.
No, you gave her flowers. I'm just telling you, nigga. We do it to each other. Like I ain't just gonna let you throw that shit on women.
No, absolutely. We just want to talk.
Nigga, we 40 years old, and I got friends that come to me right now, like, man, I'm going through something, but I can't really talk about that. I'm like, nigga, you can talk to me about it. I literally just told somebody that today on the phone. This nigga's 42 years old. like, bro, I'm going through shit. The holiday, I'm going, bro. Holla at your boy. I'm here, bro. Like,
right. But that's also why I've made my circle and who I talk to it's very small now. You know what I mean? Like I can call Kendall and talk about something, and it stays between me and him. And we have that. I can call you. I can call Blades. I can't call everybody and talk to about something. You know what I mean, Rome? Like I just can't. I can't because I don't have my friends and family I grew up with. They in a different space, but I know that y'all are in the same space that I'm in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like I can call y'all and have an emotional talk and talk about life, and y'all gonna give me real advice. And
y'all can do the same all the time with my problems in my business every morning. And we be on the phone for like 2.5 hours.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
we be on the phone for like 2.5 hours.
We be trying to make Leslie last because she be hitting me with some heavy shit.
and Leslie, you can call Blaze, Kendall, or me too, and that shit stay here. You know what I'm saying? Know. So absolutely, absolutely.
But yeah. He already know once that voice memo come in, it's action.
And I be ribbing them long. Them voice memos be 20 minutes long.
Hey, a matter of fact,
like I'm sorry it's so long, but
yeah.
Hey, Leslie, I've been meaning to call you to get my shit off for the last few days. I just been busy.
Man, listen.
Yeah, but you need a circle though. You need a circle of people you can trust, and you can be free and
not gonna judge you for what you dealing with or what choices you make. You might get ribbed, but you're not gonna get judged.
Yeah.
That part right there.
I just
definitely gonna get your ass ribbed.
I just try to be a non-biased and like a voice of reason too, like because I'm gonna tell you about yourself if I feel like you're wrong in the situation, and I'm gonna and like okay, like so give me what happened and this okay cool. So don't call me if you don't want to hear about yourself too, because if you feel like you just want to write and you want to vent, do not call my fucking phone because I'm gonna read the fuck out your ass. So
hey, I call Jerome in a heat of anger, pissed off at my woman.
Yes.
And I know I'm right. And I tell him what's going on. He'll be like, hey, you bogus, right? Like I'm dead serious. Yeah. I done hung up on him. And said, "Oh, fuck you."
The nigga said,
"I'll send him." And I'll send him the text message, man. I appreciate you.
That nigga said, he said, nigga, I just want to vent. I don't need you to be right now.
Yeah.
Just listen.
I'm sorry, I'm not built like that.
But
it's certain people that you call for certain stuff though too. Mm-hmm. Like I no shade to you, Kendall, but I'm not about to call Kendall and complain about my kid's dad. He don't have kids. He don't understand.
Kendall don't want to hear that
shit. Kendall gonna tell you to go to a therapist.
And I don't want to talk to nobody that's gonna tell me you picked him. Bitch, I know I picked him. I'm pregnant. I had the baby.
No. See, y'all talking about the outer layer of Kendall. Though. You call him one-on-one.
I'm saying like
you call him Leslie. You call him one-on-one.
You think me and Kendall don't talk?
Yeah.
Kendall gonna talk to you. You might not talk to him. Before Kendall moved,
we used to be up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning playing video games, falling asleep, waking up, goddamn tickets from parking on the weak ass east side,
and calling
like
and
had to park 3 blocks because if you don't park
Village Lake Summit Drive.
Hey, if you ain't parked by 6:30, 7 o'clock, you not parking. You gonna be about 4 blocks down, okay?
I miss living over there, man.
Hey, me too, Kendall. Best part of the city.
Trey, if you keep saying when somebody talking, I'm gonna rib the shit out your ass. Bro, we are on a podcast. You done said hey 57 times while niggas talking.
My bad, Trey, what you saying? My bad.
I was just trying to get in there. That's all that was. There's 5 people on here, Jerome. You ain't got to call me out.
Wait for a break. Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna
go ahead. Hey, this what we gonna start saying. Hey, go ahead. I'm done talking. Go ahead. That's how we pilot from here on out.
I'm a really get violent with it. Like,
Woosah, Trey. Woosah.
I am, man. He has been fucking with me since we started this podcast.
I think you should.
Hey, y'all remember that TV show, The Odd Couple?
Absolutely.
That's these two
Absolutely.
right here.
Hey.
I think you should call corporate, Trey.